the Dell Streak 10 Pro tablet here in Beijing, China. And so, as you can see on the front, it looks very much like any ordinary honeycomb tablet. So far, the response is pretty smooth, but then again, it is kind of a fresh build, so let's not judge it too much right now. But let's give you guys a quick walkthrough first. So at the top, we have a 2-megapixel front-facing camera, and that's pretty much the only feature here. On this side, we have a micro USB port, and if you lift this flap open, you can actually put in, let's see if we can get some better lighting here. So you can actually see a slot for the standard-sized SDHC card, and here this is reserved for the SIM card. And right now there aren't any plans to launch the 3G version in China, but we may see that overseas at some point. At the bottom we have a pair of speakers and a 40-pin dock connector. On this side we have a volume rocker and a 3.5mm headphone jack, and that's presumably the mic. On the back we have a 5-megapixel camera with flash. So down here, that's probably space for a 3G module. It's not something that we can fit it with. So, and you can see the lovely brushed aluminium back here. Actually, it feels kind of nice here. Actually, speaking of the feel, it's also worth mentioning that the top side, the top sort of rim, is actually has a nice rubbery feel. So it gives us a secure grip. And we almost missed one feature, so that's the Dell Divide feature. So let's just get out here. So this is the usual home screen, and if you double tap this home button, you switch to this, what they call as a Dell Divide UI. And it's basically, as you can see, it's work-centric. It's got all the enterprise features like calendar, email, and things like that. So in a way you can say it's like the alternative version of desktop, and it's actually pretty smooth, so some people may find that useful. So, and you jump back out, and that's what you get back to your usual entertainment stuff. And so inside this tablet we have a 1 gigabyte worth of RAM and 16 gigabytes of storage. The screen is 1280 by 800, 10.1 inches, of course, and it's powered by an NVIDIA Tegra 2 T20, so it's running at 1 gigahertz, dual core, of course. So that's pretty much it. And for the sake of comparison, we have our very own Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, and it's actually gained a fair bit more attention than we would have liked because it's not actually out in China yet. But you can see, obviously, the Dell tablet is a bit thicker, but it is cheaper. They are selling the Streak 10 Pro for just under 3,000 RMB. So that is definitely cheaper than the iPad and possibly the Galaxy Tab, unsubsidized, of course. So, but yeah, screen display wise, it's the color on the Dell is not as vibrant as the Samsung, and we've also seen some more obvious lines on the Dell screen. But then again, you do get what you pay for. And just to give you an idea of the viewing angle, it's okay, but we wouldn't say it's IPS quality. We will confirm that later. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The